So, after seeing the title, you likely either saw Arcane or somehow stumbled on this video and thought, should I give League of Legends a try? I want to address that a little bit later. First off, for the people who somehow got onto this video without watching Arcane, the League of Legends Netflix show, how? Are you guys just my general subscribers or just the algorithm paying me homage? I don't know, but I'll take it. Now, for the people who haven't seen Arcane, I do want to describe just how good Arcane is. I truly believe that Arcane is by far the best adaptation of a video game to a television media ever. It's better than the Mortal Kombat movies, the originals. It's better than the early Resident Evil movies. Obviously better than the Monster Hunter movies. It is damn near flawless. If I had to name the one flaw with that show when it comes to Arcane, it's that certain characters are basically going to be immune from any real damage because they're named characters in the game. They'll obviously get hurt and shit, but there's like no stakes of them dying because they have Omega super plot armor because they're characters in League of Legends. Beyond that, that show is flawless. The visuals are on point every single second. There's not a single second or single frame of that entire show where there's not every single piece of the framework being used. There's no empty space. Like, you can look into the background and see things actively and actually happening like a real living world. The combat is some of the most amazing and just fluid looking action scenes I've seen since Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It is just grounded enough and gritty enough that you can feel the impact of every single hit that's happening to every single character, but at the exact same time, it's like it's able to go above and beyond that what can happen in real life because it's a video game. They adapted their forms of fighting. I think it's the best blend of that animation fighting and that real life gritty fighting. Every single time that the girl character who's a boxer, fights, I am just utterly enamored because it just feels so goddamn good to see her punch something. It really does. It's utterly amazing. And more importantly, the thing that makes it just puts it over the top for me are the characters. Sure, there are characters I like less than other characters. Looking at you, Heimerdinger. But I like every single character, and they're so relatable. They're even the characters who are seen as like the absolute worst of the worst of society. Even like the main villain, who you clearly know is evil just by how he looks and how he speaks, has moments that go like, I get it. Like, you do some things that would always be considered mustache twirlingly evil, but in the sense of what you're doing and what you're doing it for, I get it. I can't hate you for it. I would probably hate you if I was in that world having to deal with you, but I totally understand where you come from. And every character is like that, from your bottom of the literal dredges scientist who's literally trying to just bring back something for himself, to the upper echelon of these greedy capitalist people. Sure, you just want to see them get like killed, but at the exact same time, you understand where they're coming from. You understand the game they're literally playing, and as this show weaves this interesting tapestry of thoughts and emotions, and that it's just amazing. Honestly amazing. It's like a 9.5 minimum out of 10. You're doing yourself if you haven't seen it. Now, after saying all that, and for the people who have already watched Arcane and know just how good of a show it is, you might be thinking, maybe I should give this League of Legends game a try. Maybe it's not, maybe it can like give you the same feelings as I got when I was watching Arcane. No, just don't do it to yourself. Arcane is flawless, but League of Legends, oh my god, where do I even begin? I'll start with the goods of League of Legends. For when it comes to free to play games, I can't think of any one that does the free to play framework as well as this one. The closest thing I can think of is Warframe and PoE, where most of the things that you can get in those games are purely cosmetic. There's no buying power. There's no like boosters that clearly are pay to win. For the most part, the game is balanced. Yes, there's going to be some outstanding characters in every single patch every once in a while and combos, but overall, the game is a lot better balanced now than it used to be. I need people to take off their nostalgia glasses. I know you remember and think the game was more balanced back in the day, but I looked at those charts. There was a time where I was actually legitimately good at League of Legends. I was Diamond at one point, and I know people were like, "Oh my, I know it's only Diamond 3," and people would be like, "Oh wow, you only made it to Diamond 3," acting like that wasn't like the top 0.1% of the game. But yeah, I was one watching those charts and seeing characters unironically have win rates as low as the low 40% down to the 30s. And then champions who had win rates who were so high, they were up in the high 50s to 60% win rates. Champions unironically having 100% ban rates. Morgana, I remember the days of Morgana and Cats did 100% ban rate. I remember the days of AP Yi and AP Yi, AP Scion, AP Tryndamere, and not current Scion, Mr. Square Feet run up at you, point and click stun, burst you for half your life, walk away without being able to retaliate at all. The game's better balanced now, and the game does play really smoothly. Certain characters play either smoother than others, sure, because they're just newerly designed, but overall, the game itself is amazing. But the people inside the game, man. I don't think there's a game that gives you higher highs than League of Legends. When you are the one to carry the team, when you're that shot caller, when everything just goes your way, when you make that one pick that able to snowball the game to victory, when you do that amazing 1 versus 5 outplay, when you do something that it feels that leads to a victory, it feels so goddamn good. That first 5-man ulti, that Omega outplay that you want to share to your friends, that'll make people go like, holy shit, is this guy Faker? When you have, and just seeing things like Spaker play, like we have an Evo Moment 37 in this game from when Faker did it, when Faker did a Zed versus Zed battle. That is just so good for anyone who even knows like the slight technical side of League of Legends. But the problem is, while those highs are really high, that's gonna be only 1 to 2% of your games of League of Legends. Yeah, hell, you might even be seeing in the chat that's playing in the B-roll in the background right now. For the most part, even not even on my team, the opponent team's clearly flaming each other, clearly treating each other like shit, and that's what you're gonna deal with 98 to 99% of the games. You're gonna have that one person who's flaming, that one person who's trolling. It is literally a coin flip if every single thing just goes right, and more often than not, it won't, because when you put 10 random people in a room, they're not just all gonna come together. So you'd have to be so used to the rage, the flaming, and all the general bullshit of League of Legends that I could not in all good conscience say, oh yeah, you liked Arcane? Play League of Legends. Don't play League of Legends. It's a fucking cesspool. And the thing that makes it bad isn't even the game itself, it's the players who will jump at you at the drop of a hat for making even the tiniest misplay or a mistake unless you're winning. And sometimes even when you're winning, they'll still jump at you. They'll still flame you like that didn't even accomplishes anything. And then even worse, sometimes you're the only one on the team doing well, and then it could still be 0 to 100, and people will still say no to the surrender vote because we totally have a chance. You're gonna be held hostage in games that are clearly unwinnable, and you're just gonna be like, I'm here, I'm trapped, I'm here wasting my time playing this game, and I want to leave, but I can't. Please let me out. So yeah, League of Legends isn't worth playing unless you have a very, very strong mental fortitude. Luckily, Riot is now currently releasing a lot of other things that are worth playing, and those games even have more important ties to the lore itself. If you want to get more lore things and more things that deal with the world of League of Legends, play Legend of Runeterra. It is an amazing card game that is, well, I think it is on par with Magic the Gathering Arena or Magic the Gathering in general. Um and honestly, it gives a lot more free shit away than Magic the Gathering Arena ever will. I actually there's no or about that at all. It's just an amazing card game. I think it won't ever triumph like Magic the Gathering because, that game's been going strong for almost 30 years now. It's still an amazing card game that gives you that lore that you're probably looking for in Arcane. You have the League of Legends RPG, the Ruined King, that plays really well and it'll give you lore of a different area of the League of Legends world. Right now, what you see in Arcane is dealing with Piltover and the Undercity, which is, as you hear in the later episodes, called Zon, which not really a spoiler. It's just, but this area deals with Bilgewater, which is a coastal area with your pirates, your sea monsters, etc., etc. I haven't played the new game or the Ziggs game that came out from the Riot Forges, but I'm gonna give those games a try too. So yeah, don't play League of Legends. Play their other stuff. Oh hell, play TFT. That game is so much more casual and so much more fun. And it's just since it's one player, all you have to do is just reach the top 4 rankings and you'll win. And as you play the game more, you'll understand how it works. It's just it's an auto battler. And like all auto battlers, once you understand the mechanics that go along with each auto battler, it becomes better, easier. You figure out who the carries are, you figure out how items work, and then you just go from there. So, yeah. Don't play League of Legends. Watch Arcane, enjoy Arcane. I hope season 2 of Arcane, probably come out in 2023, will be as good as the first one, but I cannot, in good faith or honesty, tell you to play League of Legends. Just don't do it to yourself. That shit's like crack. Cause then you're gonna be like, oh man, just one more game, just one more game, just one more game. Why is the sun out? Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I'm out. Later.